Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ogi and I'm reaching from Abuja, Nigeria. In this video, I'm going to be batch cooking. So I'm going to make a couple of meals which I'll be sharing with you shortly. So if you're new here, you're welcome. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate it. So be sure to subscribe if you're new here so that you can, and click on the bell icon so you can get updates anytime I share a new video. So let's hop into the video right now, guys. I'm going to be starting from this angle here. I have my baking paper which I'll use for roasting, grilling my chicken. In here I have beef. This is chicken that I left to thaw, but now it's already thawed, so I'm going to be cooking that for my stew. Yes, and this is my beef. This is agemawo beef. Has also thought I'm going to be cooking this for the next week or two. It can be up to 2 weeks, 1 week, and usually that's how I prepare my meat. I'll prepare the meat, and then after cooking the meat, I'll store the stock and also store the meat for my freezer so that if I have meals, jollof rice, porridge, anything else I want to cook during the week, I will just use meat from this instead of having to cook meat per every meal. This helped me save a lot of money, and by using a pressure pot it even helps me save extra. And this is already peeled beans which I'm going to be using to make some moi moi, and the rest I'm going to be freezing. So guys, this is pepper, habanero pepper that I froze. You can see the ice on it already. This is tatashi that I froze, and then this is bell pepper or shombo. Yeah, I froze them, and I'm going to be using them to make these preparations. This is yellow pepper that I froze, so I'm going to be combining 1 2 3 4 for my moi moi mixture, and then I'm going to be making 1 2 for this week's use, because I don't want to be grinding pepper or blending pepper and crayfish every morning. I want to make maybe jollof rice, spaghetti, or anything that my kids will be eating during the day or even taking to school, and also I take to work as well. And then I have my smoked fish that I'll be using for my moi moi as well. I could add eggs, I'm not sure yet. This is my tomato mix, pepper, tomato, shombo, onions, spring onions. I have them all in here, and it is defrosted already. I'm going to be using 1 tin tomato for it. Yeah, I don't want a lot of tin tomato in it. And then I have my leftover peppers. I added some onions in it just to not to waste the onions, because I didn't have anywhere else to keep the onions at the time. So I have my pepper mix, and this is pepper and crayfish that I ground I think last week or so, and this is what is left. I'm going to be using this to cook meat, then I'm going to make a fresh one for the week. In here I have my ginger garlic paste, not paste per se, just I use food processor to chopped ginger garlic. Yeah, and it's frozen. I'm going to be using some of them to make my stew. I want to have a different flavor. Normally I don't add it to my stews because I want stew to taste different, but I have some stew left inside the freezer, so having another one with a little bit of taste is what I want. I have my beans, about 5 cups of beans. I already have some beans in the freezer, but I just want to add some more for the week. And then I have my onions. I may be needing more onions, but I don't know yet. And then this. So we're going to be using all of these ingredients to make moi moi stew, batch cook my beans, and then all the rest. So guys, make sure you watch to the end of the video to see how it goes. Guys, I'm done with my cooking now, and this is the moi moi. We're going to have this for dinner. Anyone that left any leftovers will be stored in the freezer. So I have my stews. I have this big this is 2 liters, this is 1.5 liter, and this is, I'm not sure what size. I have meat in here, no meat in here. So by the time we're using this, we're going to take meat from here. And if you're asking, or if you're wondering if this is all the meat we have a month, yes, sorry, a week. Yes, sometimes we might not even finish it. We're about 4 of us eating it, and that's because I don't do a lot of meat proteins. We do beans, we do milk, we do we alternate. We find ways to alternate, and 1 day or 2 days in a week we go meat free. Yes, so this is my beans. We're going to be having, like I said before, we have some beans left over in the freezer. I'm just adding this just so I don't run out during the week. And this is my beans, ground beans with tatashe and obviously it's not enough, so I'm going to be adding more tatashe and chombo, or I can use some colorings, which is that spicy that I use. It's not always recommended to use artificial colorings though. Well, that's me. I do these things, but I try not to make it too much, and I always try to find ways to eliminate these toxins out of my body. This is my leftover ginger and garlic, which I'm going to freeze. This is my leftover pepper and crayfish, which I'm going to freeze. I ended up not using the smoked fish, but I used corned beef. So this is the smoked fish, which I'll be using for my smoked jollof rice. I made a video on smoked jollof rice. You want to check it out, guys. And this is the corned beef, the leftover corned beef. I'm going to be using this twice more. Yes, again, I'm not using too much at the time because I try to reduce preservatives. I try to reduce sodium, which corned beef contains. So I rather use minced beef, even though the corned beef on its own has a very nice flavor, and it tastes good. I like it, but we're trying to reduce toxins and sugar and artificial coloring. So I'm not going to rule it out completely. I consume these things, but I try to be minimal about them and also find alternative ways to get them out of the body. This is my frozen yellow pepper leftover. I'm going to be freezing this, guys. So that's it for today's cooking. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know by giving me a thumbs up so that YouTube can know that you're enjoying my content and will recommend, so YouTube can know that you like my comments. If you have any video in mind, or you have an idea you want to share, or questions you have, please drop your comments below. I'll be glad to reply and respond, and also do a video that will please you. And also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and loved ones so that they can also get to benefit from this video. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media as well. I'll be seeing you guys in another video. Until then, bye.